Welcome back, everybody. It's your girl, Cassie J, and I am back and I'm bringing you another review. You know, it's my favorite show. Well, one of my favorite shows, that is. And it is the Life After Lockup. It is season 3, episode 28. It is Inmates and Play Dates. So, listen, this episode was okay. I feel like it was not a lot happened. So I just kind of felt like it was, I don't want to say not necessary, because I feel all episodes, I mean, we get a little bit of information out of them, but it just, most couples did not really give me anything. So that's why it wasn't one of my favorite episodes. It wasn't the most exciting. However, there was a couple of couples that did give me a little bit of life. So the first couple I want to talk about today is Destiny and Sean. So we left off where Sean had showed up to court despite the fact that Destiny wanted him to be there. And we were all kind of on the edge of our seat wanting to know if Destiny was going to show up or not. And if she did not show up, then Sean was going to have to come up with this $50,000. And apparently Sean might be having a little bit of a money problem, because he did have to ask his ex for $1,000 to even get out there. Nonetheless, Destiny did show up. And when she got there, she was very upset to even see Sean, you know, him being there, and then the fact of her having to even deal with the whole court situation. And I think that if she ended up going to jail, I think it was like 20 or 40 years, something like that, that she was going to have to serve if they did convict her that day. It was some crazy amount of years. However, the court date did end up getting postponed again because of COVID, so she would have to come back. So Sean is still on the hook for this $50,000. He wanted to talk to Destiny about the status of their relationship, what's going on with her, and wanting to know why he's seen on social media that she was saying that she was engaged to somebody else. Nonetheless, Destiny did not want to speak to him. She did not want to talk to him about anything, because she already said she did not want to see him at that courthouse. So I don't know why he thought that he was going to be able to get any kind of clarification, anything from her. No, nothing. And that's what she gave him. Like, she just gave him straight attitude, like he owes her something. And I don't understand why she I don't understand her. I don't understand them. And I understand why he's sticking around for the moment, because he wants to make sure that he is out of this situation completely, you know, debt free. He wants to get a return on this investment that he's made. But I hope that once she's done with all this court stuff and he's cleared of this debt, I hope he stays clear of her and he moves on. But, you know, we'll have to just continue to watch and see if he's going to do that or not. Don't know. So, John and Christina. I kind of forgot about this couple a little bit because they hadn't been on lately. Partly because Christina was in jail. So now they're bringing them back into the fold because Christina has called the family to let them know that she should be getting out of jail in about a month. Now, John is like, I'm a family man, and part of me being the man of the house, I have to take care of my family. So Christina's mother and sister are both staying with him. Okay. The thing is, the sister and John kind of have this little flirtatious relationship going on right now. And the mom has peep game. She sees what's going on, and she hasn't said anything, but she's like, I don't like it. And I hope it's not what I think it is, and I hope they don't do anything, because he is married to Christiana. So we find out at the end of the episode that, yeah, it is something going on. Their flirting is a little more than, hey, you cute, whatever. No, they're doing too much. Like, they were outside talking, then the sister gets up and like straddles John's lap. She's all in his face, gazing into his eyes, and you know what was getting ready to happen next. She goes in for the kiss. But he stops her and was like, I'm married to your sister. You know, I don't want to do that to her. I really love her and I want to see this relationship through. But John, you're having inappropriate conversations with her, And the fact that she got on your lap and you let her sit there long enough for her to even be able to get to that point to kiss you, like, you've opened up a door that you shouldn't have let happen. Like, you shouldn't have let it get to that point. There's no reason for it to have gotten to that point. And you're entertaining it, and you're telling her, well, if I hadn't been with your sister, then we would stand a chance, but we need to just put this back in the box. We need to just shut this down. When your sister gets here, this can never be spoke of. We can't pursue this in any kind of way. I need you just to suppress your feelings. And she's like, I don't know if I can do that. Girl, you ain't got no choice. I mean, if he's telling you, if it wasn't for me being with your sister, then I would be with you. I guess she's thinking, now that he said that, okay, I'm going to sabotage this relationship so when she's out the picture, then me and you can be together. Okay, people, when unfortunately that people shouldn't say that to people, because it does give them that false hope. If I can ruin this relationship, if they're not together, then we can be together. But that's not usually what that means. Sometimes people say that. It's just like, if I would have met you first, then we could be together. Sabotaging someone's relationship to get with them, the saying, how you get them is how you lose them. Sweetheart, let it go. Find you somebody that's readily available for you. He's not. Moving on to Marcelino and Brittany. Okay. We left with Marcelino and Brittany trying to go find Cynthia, which is Brittany's mother. She's battling with drug addiction. They found her. They brought her home. And Brittany wants to take her to Alaska to get rehab. Marcelino's like, I don't want to do that, because he's like, I don't want to be responsible for her anymore. I want you to stop being responsible for her. I don't want to pay for this rehab because it's going to come out of our pocket. We're going to be responsible for it. And he's just like, I just need you to kind of let your mother go and let her grow and get through things on her own. As long as she knows that you're going to be there to catch her, she's gonna keep messing up, because you're always going to be there. And I understand what he was saying. Sometimes you do have let people fall and completely hit rock bottom in order for them to, elevate and do better. But I understand the position that she's in. She's like, this is my mother, and I don't want her to get to a point where we're getting that phone call in the middle of the night and it's like, we need you to come identify her, or she's in jail or anything like that. Like, she wants to try to stop her from going down that path to where we'll get there. But it's just like, after all these years and she's continuing to do these things, maybe you just, you might just need a letter. Yeah. Nonetheless, Marcelino finally does agree, because he loves his wife and he, out of support for her, he's going to support her and taking her mom to Alaska to get the rehab. But they was like, we need you to understand that you need to want to do this and want to be successful in this. So we'll see how that goes. I hope that she wants to clean up. She has grandkids, she has kids to live for. I hope that she wants to get the help that she needs. Puppy and Amber. Okay, so Puppy finally confronts Amber about where are we going with this relationship. So it's the next day after the whole them hanging out, being at the club and stuff, and she basically lets her know, I know that you get drunk so that you can be intimate with me, and that hurts my feelings, because I really have feelings for you. Like, I really genuinely care about you, and I want to be in a relationship with you. So this is throwing Amber off, because Amber's like, I mean, I know that I love you too, but when she says I love you, it's kind of like, I love you like people, like Jesus told us to love everybody. Like, that's the way she comes off, like, I love you like Jesus said to love everybody. That's not what Puppy's saying to you. Puppy's saying, I love you like I want you, to walk down that aisle in that dress. Like, she wants you to be her girlfriend. Amber doesn't want that, though, but she can't bring herself to tell Puppy that. Because Amber's dating her ex, who was in jail right now for violation of parole. So yeah, she's already kind of in another relationship, so she really can't be in this relationship. I think the term that Puppy used was some women get into relationships when they're in jail. It's called gay for stay. So it's essentially you're just gay while you're here. Yeah, she's got herself in a situation. Puppy has feelings, and Amber's playing with her feelings, unfortunately, and I hate that. I hate that. It's a horrible position to be in when you care about somebody more than they care about you, and the fact that you're trying to get the truth out of them and they're still kind of just stringing you along. At some point, you just got to realize that this person isn't who they say they are. They don't want the same things you want. You're not on the same path. You're not on the same page. And you just got to move on. You just can't continue to let somebody just toy with your heart like that. So I hope Puppy learns that sooner than later. Now, Quaylen and Chevelle. Another one that needs to learn that people aren't who they say they are. So Quaylen comes and he just lays on, I can't even say he laid on the charm, because he really, to me, just walked up and sat down and was just like, yeah, I'm here. And okay, we going on like nothing happened. I'm sorry. Yeah, we good. Let's get back to the house and let's just keep on going like we was doing. Like, to me, he did not put in enough effort to show that I really am sincerely apologetic for what I did. I want to move forward with you. I want to be committed to you. I want to give you everything that you said that you needed from me. I'm ready to be that man that you say that you needed. He sat down like I'm sitting down here talking to y'all. Like, just, hey, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, we both did some things, and like, but we gotta focus on, Maila, and we just want to be a family, and that's that. We gonna move forward. We're just gonna do what we need to do. What? Sir, you cheated. I seen messages. I talked to the girl. Like, that's not good enough. You're gonna have to work your way back into this. So, of course, her cousin was upset. He was just like, just because she accepted him back doesn't mean that I have to accept him back. I don't have nothing to say to him. I really don't have nothing to say to Chevelle either. He gonna have to prove himself to me, and at this point, I don't think there's anything that he can do to prove himself. I get it, and that's the thing about being in a relationship with somebody. When you're in a relationship, you need to try to keep your problems between you and your partner. Because when you tell your family, your friends, my boyfriend, my girlfriend did this, that, and the third, they're going to remember that. So you're going to probably be easier to forgive them because you love them and you have that relationship with them. Your family and friends don't have that relationship. So when you come back to them and say, oh yeah, we made up, we back together, they're going to be like, oh, you forgave them? Yeah, girl, no. You shouldn't have forgave them that easily. What did they do to prove to you? Like, family and friends are not as forgiving. So, yeah, I don't, Chevelle, I don't think that you should have just moved on so quickly and been as forgiving. And her cousin called her out about it. He said the same thing I said last week. He said, you just opened him with open arms. You just lit up when he came. And she's like, I didn't light up. It's like, you did. It was like you was expecting him to show up. Like you wanted him to be here. I can't. And the last couple, when I say I can't, this couple, I can't. Okay? Sarah and Michael. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. So, Sarah goes on a date with Malcolm. So before she goes, she leaves out. She's telling Michael, I'm about to go on a date. And he's like, let me see you spin around. Let me see you. Let me see how you look and make sure everything. And it was just like, oh, stop playing. Okay, whatever. Cute. Whatever. So she gets there. Malcolm's like happy to see her. And while they're on the date, Michael calls. 2 things she did wrong. First thing she did wrong was answer the phone. Second thing she did wrong was she answered the call. She put it on speaker so Malcolm could hear that it was him. So she starts the conversation. She's like, you know, what's up? What's going on? And he was like, where are you at? She said, I'm on a date. He was like, I mean, I know that, but where are you at? She was like, why? What do you need? And then that's when she took him off speaker and put him on the phone. Like, yeah, what's going on? Okay. So while she's talking, you know, Malcolm's sitting there kind of like, what's this about? So when she gets off the call, she explains to Malcolm that Michael is at home with the girls. She did invite him to come stay with her while he was here in New York because he wasn't going to be there that much longer. He'll be leaving soon. And it was beneficial to both of them for basically him to stay at the house. Of course, that was not going to fly with him. He was like, I think you need to really figure out what it is you want to do with Michael. I just don't think that you completely healed or resolved everything over there. So until you do, I'm not comfortable being in a relationship with you until you get that worked out. He's like, I like you and all, but I basically, I can't deal with that. And so Sarah was just like, well, you know, if you can't understand me wanting to keep my family together and doing what's best for my family, then, you know, I don't know what else to say. And he was like, yeah, good luck with that. I gotta go. And he made a comment, you know, he was like, okay, so he at the house, so what that mean for us? So what we supposed to do? We supposed to go back to a hotel or something? So where we supposed to go after we finish eating dinner? Like, what's the plan for us? So now you done lost this guy that you claimed that you had feelings for. You claimed was such a great guy for your baby daddy husband that you haven't divorced yet, and you say is such a horrible person. Y'all was just fighting a few days ago, like screaming and yelling. You don't fought with this man on screen, as we've seen, more than you've had good times with him. It's been on time that y'all having good times when y'all about to fuck. So it's like, why? I understand keeping your family together and you want to do what's best for your girls. I get that. But what's best for your girls doesn't necessarily mean that you got to be in the same house with him. Y'all got to have no intimate relationship. That does not, you don't have to do all that to have a good relationship, working co-parenting relationship for your kids. Y'all need to go figure that out some other kind of way. If you really over this man, then be over this man and be done with this man. Set your boundaries and move forward with your life. So, yeah, Sarah don't mess up another relationship. And that's exactly what Michael wanted. Michael's going to screw you over again. And then he's going to go on and find another girl like he did before. And then you're going to be out here by yourself in these streets looking stupid. Dummy. But anyway, that ain't my business, so if that's what she wanted to, let her be dumb. Please, ladies and gentlemen, don't be dumb. Be smarter, okay? Be smarter with your heart. But, you know, you made it to this point. It's the end. That was it. We'll see what happens next week. I will be here once again. Love you all. Thank you for watching. Continue to watch, comment, subscribe, and like, and all that great jazz and all that. And I will see you guys and girls next week. Bye.